channel, and if you're new to my channel, hi. So for today's look, I decided to do a 90s inspired grunge look. I incorporated a lot of browns, a lot of burgundies, obviously did a burgundy lip. But yeah, if you want to know how to achieve this look, just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is dipping into my Morphe 350 palette. As you can tell, I've hit paint on quite a few colors. So the first color I'm going to be using is this light nude shade. Taking a large fluffy brush, I'm just going to dip into there. So the goal for this look is to make sure every color is blended into each other, so that way it just transitions into each color. Using that same brush, I'm going to be taking this darker brown shade. Once again, just doing windshield wiper motions and getting it into that crease. It doesn't have to be perfect because throughout this whole process, we're going to make sure all the colors are blended together. B40, I'm going to be using this brush throughout the whole thing to blend it all together. I love this brush. I actually just got it because it's so compact that it makes blending so easy. And the bristles are so soft. Okay, and going in with one of the brushes I got in my Naked palettes, I'm going to be using the fluffy side. I'm going to be going into this color right here. It's about a burnt orange shade. And now you're going to just be putting it into the outer crease. Don't be scared to get it into the inner part of your crease because we're going to be blending it all together towards the end. Once again, going in with that Morphe B40, just blend it all together. I'm going to be taking Secretive. It's actually a Morphe single pan. Going in with a Morphe 441, it's just a big tapered blending brush, and go over the brown shade you just did. The reason we did the brown shades first is because if we would have gone straight in with this red color, it would have turned out too muddy and it would have been harder to blend out. So now that it's on the previous shades, you can build the color up versus putting it on and it being straight red. Okay, now taking a Real Techniques definer brush, I'm going to be dipping it into pretty much all three shades down here. I'm just gonna be mixing all the browns together. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to hear all of this like mowing in the background. I didn't think about that. Once that color is applied, just blend it all together. And feel free that if you get color like on this area right here, don't worry, just because we're going to be going over that with a matte shade. You just pretty much keep building up until the outer corner is as dark as you want it. I obviously want it a little bit darker, so I'm just going to continue to do that process. Okay, now for the inner lid portion, I'm going to be taking a Morphe B83. It's a small angled brush, and I'm going to be using the burnt orange shade right here. It's not as dark as the previous burnt orange shade, so you see how it looks. And I can already tell that it's too light, so I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. It's just a true matte brown. To take away my outer corner, so I'm going to be going over it with the dark brown shade. Back in with Secretive, I'm going to be putting it throughout my crease. It's not as red as I want it to be. This is better. Can you tell the difference between that one and that one? I'm gonna go ahead and wipe all that fallout off and I'll be right back. Okay, so now for the brow bone, I'm going to be taking Stila's Kitten. It is a really pretty champagne color. And I'm just gonna be putting it right underneath my eyebrow. Okay, that is it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to be going in with L'Oreal's Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And I'm just going to put a coat or two on my lashes. I am going to be applying falsies. So. I'm going to be using Cocoa Lashes in the style Goddess. I just ordered these online and they're my new favorite. The glue that I use is the Duo glue. I normally use the dark tone, but I just got the clear kind. I actually like it a little bit more. I don't know if it's because it has an applicator tip, like a brush, and the other one's a squeeze tube, and the squeeze tubes always explode on me. I don't know why it happens to me, but no one else seems to have that problem, so I just switched to this kind and I really like it. For me, when I apply lashes, I kind of just look down and then set the middle onto my lid and then connect the ends. I should just keep moving them around until they feel comfortable. It's really hard to do this on camera and not like... It's the lash on and it's all connected. Let it dry a little bit more before you put mascara on and before you mess with it, just so the edges don't lift up. Once I put the lash on, I kind of like to just go and wiggle my lashes into them as they're drying. I've noticed that not only does it help it stay longer, but it helps it blend. There's nothing I hate more than when you can see someone's lashes and you can see their lashes peeking through the bottom. Okay, now that my lashes are applied, I'm going to be going in with Stila's Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And I'm lightly going to be covering my lashes into the false lashes. I don't like getting mascara on my false lashes just so they can last me longer and I can reuse them more times. So I normally just like to hit it at the root and not touch the ends of them. And that keeps it more natural looking as well, if you don't coat this right here with mascara. Lashes make such a difference. For the bottom lash line, I'm going to be taking that same Secretive color. A flat definer brush, I'm going to be dipping it into that Secretive color and running it along my waterline. Normally I'd say to be careful with using such a dark color on the bottom because then you have to worry about it being too dark, but since we're doing the whole 90s grunge look, I think it'd look better if it were dark and messy at the bottom. Now taking my Lorac Pro palette, I'm going to be dipping that same brush into a black eyeshadow and running it along the outer edge. Oh, I do that every time I get eyeshadow in my eyeballs. For the other side. It's done. I'm gonna go ahead, get black liner, put out my waterline, and I'll be right back. My waterline, I used L'Oreal Paris Carbon Black Pencil Perfect. This pencil is the only one that works for my bottom lash line. I don't know why my eyes water so much. So normally black liners usually slip or they get into the inner corner or they sometimes even get into the whites of my eyeball. It's really gross, but this is the only one that stays on all day. Going in with that L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara, I'm just gonna hit my bottom lashes. Okay, this is it for the eye look. As you can see, it's pretty much just a smoky brown eye with a little bit of that maroon color. So I just realized I wasn't recording for that whole lip process, but what I used was Anastasia Beverly Hills Heather's liquid lipstick, and I lined my lips with MAC's Night Moth. This liner is a purple liner, but it blends together, so it worked for me. I always do that. I never know if I'm recording or not, and it literally has a little red thing that says recording or not recording. Okay, so here's my final 90s inspired grunge look. I hope you guys liked it. I will give you a look as to what it looks like up close. So we kept the eyes pretty light and smoky with a little bit of maroon in the crease, and we paired it with a burgundy lip. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see next. Let me know your feedback on what you thought of this look. Feel free to subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.